Guys, happy Saturday to everybody. I wanted to pop on real quick. This won't be a long video. No topic, actually. I'm going to just share a little Lola with you guys. It is cold and rainy outside today, so boo. But it is what it is. This is the end of April, and this is exactly this is kind of weather that we should be expecting, right? So anyways, we have little Lola, who is just in this beautiful little loved baby onesie and a little hat, which I believe is from Zara. I probably should put some socks on her because it is chilly outside, but I have not. But yeah, I wanted to share with you guys that there are some changes coming, some exciting new changes coming. And I'm really, let's see, excited about it, happy about it. Change is good. I love the springtime when I can make changes. They don't have to necessarily be big changes, but changes are necessary for me to feel happy, revived for, summer weather, things of that nature. So I am making some changes. But I wanted to ask you guys if you can guess what the changes will be. I'm gonna not give you really any hints, but take a guess. I'd be curious to see if anybody has any guesses. This is my favorite time of year when I clean everything and I reorganize everything and also ponder where my collection is going. How do I explain this? It's, everybody calls it spring cleaning, but it's more than just that. For me, it is reorganizing and reevaluating things, especially like my hobbies, the things that I enjoy. So as the warmer weather comes on, it kind of reinvigorates me for all of the fun things in my world. And I find that it helps really kind of, again, hit the reset, which I've talked about in previous videos. And I find that that's important. I think that that is, especially regarding our hobby, I think that's very necessary for longevity in the reborn hobby, because it's easy to get stagnant. It's easy to feel like you're stuck in a rut, or you need to change something, or you're not thoroughly happy. It could be a number of different things that I take a look at and reevaluate, because for me, I have to keep the passion for the hobby renewed and exciting and fun. And, is it a new doll? Is that changing something in my space? It could be many things. It could be doing a whole new wardrobe for one of my babies. It could be many things. It could be a new piece of baby furniture. It could be that I'm changing up what I'm doing in my videos, such as taking my dolls out more and exploring different avenues for my videos. It's many things. It's many things all encompassed into one. And so for me, it's important to do these things. This is probably why I've stayed in the doll community for so long and stayed in the doll hobby for so long, is because I'm constantly trying to change things up. Do I make big changes all the time? No, because for periods of time, I'm definitely content and don't require change. But then there are times where I suddenly get the itch to do something different, to change something, to have something new. And I think we all experience that at different times in our collecting, and everybody's different and their needs are different, which is what's so unique about our hobby. But there's just so many ways that you can spice it up, even if you're unable to bring new dolls home, even if you can't spend the extra money and can't buy your doll, a new outfit. There are ways to keep things fun and exciting in the hobby without necessarily spending money as well, which is also super important. Like I've said in previous videos, the hobby is what you make it. And if you make it a positive, fun thing and really just build around that and keep that space the happy, fun space for you, then that really helps you get the most enjoyment out of the hobby. I have found that there are definitely ebbs and flows to our hobby, and there are definitely down times. You know, there are times when we have to sell things and sell dolls because we have other financial things that pop up. That's happened to me many times over the years that I've collected dolls. And, you know, you feel cruddy about it at the time. However, those times pass and then new times come, right? And those are the things that I try to focus on, is that, okay, so right now is a lull or a downtime, and I know that it won't last forever. Which has also kept me steadfast in moving forward in the hobby, always, no matter what I'm going through. Even though I have taken breaks, I have stepped away, but I always come back feeling invigorated, revived, and then I get all sorts of new ideas of how I can enjoy the hobby again. So it's important to kind of take a moment, reevaluate things, and then look at the possible changes that you need to make to continue to enjoy the hobby. That is so very important, I think, because that is the question I get probably the most. How have you stayed in this hobby for so long? How have you managed to continue to enjoy and not get bored? And that truly is the way, guys. That's the way that I've been able to continue to enjoy the hobby, is making changes, sprucing things up, doing things different, changing up dolls, changing up their wardrobes, doing whatever it is that really brings me joy. That's the true way to continue to stay in the doll hobby. And I'm curious, guys. I want to know your guesses. This is guessing time. Let me know in the comments below what change you think is coming to my collection, my nursery, my hobby, so to speak. What do you think the change will be? I'll be curious to see what your thoughts are, because it can be many things, guys. It can be many things. However, I'd like to know what your thoughts are. So if you want to guess, take a guess, and I will be letting you know what that change will be very soon. Because it's already happening. And yeah, this is just a fun way to kind of share some fun things with you guys. And so here we are again, Miss Lola, looking absolutely gorgeous as ever, very sleepy baby. And I'm enjoying the hat weather as long as it's still cool and damp and kind of yucky here. But ultimately, warm weather is right around the corner, and I'm so looking forward to it. So happy Saturday again, guys. I hope you all are enjoying your weekend, and you will be seeing us very, very soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.